just want to fix that. We're fixed. You're good. We're good. Hi. Thank you for joining me. All right. Let me pause my music and then let's get started. Hello to you guys on Facebook. Hello to my Zoom participants. Hello. My name is Regina. Welcome. I'm in Detroit, Michigan. If you are just passing through, if you're scrolling down your line, like, who's that? Just give me a like, say hello, comment. If you have a few minutes or if you have the whole hour, please join me, grab your mat. Today, Regina, can you mute yourself for me?
Yep.
Thank you. Cool. All right. So if you got time, join me for the whole hour. If you only have a few minutes, maybe just take this beginning just a breathing exercise with me. So just a little bit about what we're doing. This is our Vinyasa Yoga series. This is part 4 of the intermediate. I did a beginner last week. And again, you don't have to be, if you're a beginner, it's just about the poses. I'm changing a little bit of poses. We're adding balancing poses. And we are just making a little bit more intensity, bring a little bit more intensity to the poses. And then I'm also offering a little yoga philosophy in there. Okay, so it's not about, if you've been practicing for a week, you can always join and just make sure you modify yourself, right? Okay, so Vinyasa, if you're new to Vinyasa, it is a series of poses linked together with our breath, and you're moving in and out of them with fluidity, and just allowing yourself in each pose to feel what's going on and respond to it, sink into it before going to the next pose, rather than saying, oh God, this hurts, I don't like this pose, or running, or I don't like yoga. It's just a way for you to kind of plan or map out your practice or your life. And then if it doesn't go the way that you want it to go or you think it should go, then just adjusting in some kind of way, in whatever way that is, right? All right, so let's get started on, we're gonna start in a supported Shavasana. So you can either lay on a cushion or you can lay all the way on the mat. I got my block or my bolster here, and I'm just gonna lay back on it just like that, right? Arms can come down by the side. Good, yeah. I'm gonna sit back up, you guys stay where you are. So lay back on your block, or your bolster, or if you just wanna lay all the way onto your mat, feel free to do that. And I want you to bring your hands to your belly. So bring your hands to your belly, and then just close your eyes and take some natural breaths in and out through your nose or mouth or whatever, right? So just no controlled breaths, just natural breaths, just seeing how you feel. Just notice what is going on in your body, in your mind, in your breath, maybe in your belly. So I wanted you to put your hands on your belly because the focus today is gonna be our solar plexus chakra, and that solar plexus chakra is the area right in the belly button and above, just a little bit above, right below the heart chakra. And that chakra has to do with our will, our personal power, our creativity also comes from there. And our intuition is also in there. It's in there a little bit. That's our gut. When we get a gut feeling, or when we meet somebody, or we go into a situation, where do we feel it? If we're nervous, we feel it in our belly, and we're like, oh God, my stomach hurts, right? That's where that is. That's where that energy is. And so we want to clear out any of that. And that's also where our fight or flight is. It's like, oh, I'm gonna leave. So this is where all that uncomfortable stuff happens. But also this is where when all that uncomfortable stuff clears, this is where our creativity comes out. This is where we birth our life and what it is that we're meant to do. All right, so that's our solar plexus. So I just want you to lay your hands there, and then you're breathing naturally. And now I want you to take a deep breath in through the nose, fill up your belly, make your belly expand, and then exhale it out through the mouth. Yeah, let's do that 2 more times. Deep breath in through the nose, feel it in your belly, fill up the belly, and then exhale, breathe it out through the mouth. I think I said nose the first time, but mouth this last time. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. Now close your lips. Keep your eyes either soft or closed and start to take 5 to 10 very conscious deep breaths in and out through the nose, feeling that area in the belly, feeling what's going on, just being very conscious of that area, right? So today we're going to work with that area by doing a lot of core strengthening so core, not just crunches or belly stuff, but we're also going to work with poses that help to increase the flexibility in our back as well. All right, so that's where our solar plexus work is going to come in. All right, and we're going to do some forward folds, and that way we are supporting our solar plexus. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Good. So just breathe in and out. Very good. Maybe you have about 5 more left. So with these last 5, as you exhale, I just want you to notice how your belly muscles pull in when you exhale. Good. When you're engaging those belly muscles. Just notice that. Okay. I'm going to lay back for a few breaths. Good. And then I also want you to notice that area in the pelvic floor. Okay. Those are called our bandhas. So they're abdominal locks, and they help to actually strengthen the core. They help us to get into poses. They help us to balance, and they help to keep energy in. So that low belly lock, mula bandha, good. That's our pelvic floor. That area between our perineum for men, pelvic floor for women, pull it up, and then low belly pulls in. Just think about that. All right. If you are on a bolster, I just want you to roll to the side maybe and remove the bolster so that you are lying flat on your back. All right, so I'm going to move that bolster out the way. I want you to lie flat on your back, extend your legs out long, and reach your arms back behind you. Do a good morning stretch. Nice, good morning stretch. So your feet are pointed towards the front of the mat and your fingertips are reaching towards the back of the mat. So it's like somebody is pulling you in 2 different directions. Good. And then just exhale, release it. Let's just do that 2 more times. Reach and stretch. Open up the belly, open up the whole body, open up the hips, and then exhale, just release it. And then inhale, and then exhale. Good. This next inhale, we're going to reach and stretch. And then I want you to exhale, bring your right knee into your chest and wrap your arms around your shin. Good. But keep your shoulder blades down. Okay. Because we bring that, and think about when we contract or when we bring the muscles together or when we bring the knee close to the chest, think about that exhale and pressing the breath out and engaging the belly muscles. Mula bandha is that pelvic floor. Uddiyana bandha is the middle belly where the solar plexus is. You pull that up and in so that we can keep the spine stabilized. Good. Now inhale, release that right knee, straighten it back out, straighten the arms over the head. Exhale, bring the left knee into the chest. So hug that knee in, wrap the arms around the shin or the hands around the shin. Good. Inhale, extend everything back out. Good. Exhale. Now both knees are going to come into the chest. Again, keep the shoulder blades down for right now, but also recognize that exhale, pull the belly into the spine. Good. Inhale, extend everything back out. We're going to do that 1 more time. Good. Take an inhale. Exhale. Right knee comes into the chest. Hug it in. Keep the shoulder blades down. Inhale, extend back out. Exhale, left knee comes into the chest. Good. Inhale, extend everything back out. Exhale, both knees come into the chest. Good. That's using a little bit of core. You can feel that when we bring both knees, and then 1 more time, both knees into the chest. Good. Inhale, extend everything back out. Now we're going to change it up a little bit. Inhale, stretch everything out. Exhale, hug the right knee into the chest. This time, lift your head and your shoulder blades. So we're kind of crunching the chest into the knee and the knee into the chest. Good. Pull the belly muscles in to support the spine. Pull Mula Bandha up and in, pelvic floor. Inhale, extend everything back out. So lay your shoulder blades back down. You're already feeling the core, hopefully. Exhale, left knee comes in. Lift the head, lift the shoulders, bring the forehead into the knee. Good, inhale, extend everything back out. Exhale, both knees into the chest. So we're gonna crunch the whole body in together, forehead to the knees. Good, extend everything back out. And then do that one more time. Both knees, lift the shoulder blades, lift the head. Good, inhale, extend everything back out. One more time, so right knee, lift the shoulder blades. Inhale, extend back out. Exhale, left knee. Inhale, everything back out. Exhale, both knees, lift the shoulder blades, full body crunch. Inhale, extend everything back out. Exhale, one more time, both knees, full body crunch, forehead to the knees. Good, inhale, everything back out. Stretch, so those little crunches I already feel right here in my belly. Good, good. All right, bend the knees, and then bring the knees up to tabletop. So knees are gonna go over the hips. Plant the hands right on top of the shins and press down into that low back so we can roll from side to side a little bit to massage the low back. Good, now hug the knees into the chest. Rock back and forth to give yourself a little bit of momentum. So we're rocking back and forth along the length of the spine. And then I want you to come all the way up to a seated. And then all the way onto your hands and knees into table pose. Woo! All right, table pose, shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Pull the shoulder blades back and down. Maybe take a few cat cows if you need. That cow is really gonna stretch out. Woo, those belly muscles. Good. All right, come back to table pose. When you're ready, we're gonna start with the right leg. Extend it out behind you, lift it up hip level. We're gonna do a spinal balance, and then the left arm is gonna reach out in front like you're shaking someone's hand. Spinal balance. Good, line up the spine, the neck and the spine. We're gonna hold this for a few breaths. I gotta turn back on the music, stay there. Let's see. There we go. All right, next exhale, I want you to crunch the elbow to the knee into the elbow, round the spine. Good, nice little ball. Inhale, extend everything out. Exhale, round into the spine. Inhale, extend everything out. Exhale, round. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Good, one more time. Inhale and exhale. Good, extend back out into that spinal balance. Bring the palm down and then bring the toes down, those right toes. The leg is gonna stay extended, and I just want you to step the left foot back to meet it into a plank. All right, we're working this core already. Keep breathing. Pull that belly up and in. It wants to sink to the mat. Good, exhale, lift the hips up and back into downward facing dog. Good, stay here for a breath. Inhale, shift your weight forward, back into plank. Let's do about 3 breaths here. Doing good. Exhale, lift the hips up and back, down dog. One more time, shift the weight forward, inhale into plank. Keep breathing. Keep pulling those belly muscles in. You see the core is affecting the entire body. Exhale, lift the hips up and back. It's not just your abs, it's not just the 6-pack, downward facing dog, pedal out the feet. Our core, our power center, is what supports our entire body. It supports our hips, everything is connected to it, right? Good, rise to the toes, bend the knees, look between the hands, step up to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Good, so hang out here just for a moment and let your belly kind of hang, come close to the thighs. You can bend your knees if you need to. Let the head hang. Good, inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach the fingertips, tall mountain. Exhale, interlace the fingers behind the low back. Good, pull the belly in for support on that spine, and then open the chest. Let the chest reach up towards the sky. Good, inhale, come back to center, reach the arms. Let's take some side bends. So exhale, side bend over to the right. Good, inhale, exhale, side bend to the left. Good, inhale, reach back to the center. I want you to take an exhale, step out to the right. So we're gonna step to the long edge of the mat and take a goddess pose. So bend into the knees, pull the belly in, tailbone is rooted. Make sure that these knees are going in the same direction as the toes. Good, inhale, straighten the knees, and then we're gonna exhale, step to the back of the mat. Good. Tall mountain, forward fold, exhale. We're at the back of the mat. Good, half lift, inhale. Exhale, step back to table pose. We're going to do the left side, all right? So now left leg, extend it out and back. Lift it up hip level. Reach that right arm out in front like you're gonna shake someone's hand. Good. Few breaths here, then we're gonna exhale, do those 5 crunches. Good, so inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch, elbow to knee. Really squeeze the belly, inhale. You got 4 more. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. I lost count. I think this is the last one. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Good. Extend back out. Final balance. Put the palm down. Set that left foot back. Step the right foot back. We're in plank again. Breathe. This time I want you to rock forward and backward. So rock forward on the toes and back. Forward and back. Do that 2 more times. Good. Lift the hips up and back, down dog. Nice. Rise to the toes, bend the knees, look between the hands, step up top of the mat, forward fold. This time, half lift, inhale. Exhale, take your index fingers. See if you can grab a hold of your big toes, okay? Padastasana. Half lift, inhale. And then exhale, fold in. So you're kind of pulling on your toes, pulling your toes apart into a deeper forward fold. Again, notice the belly on the thigh. Feel the energy coming from that solar plexus chakra. Good, release the bind, inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, reach the fingertips. Exhale, take the bind behind the low back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Let's take those side bends to the right and to the left. Good, reach back to the center. Exhale, step out to the left this time, back to the long edge of the mat. Take that goddess pose one more time. Good job. Good, inhale, straighten the knees. Let's step back to the front of the mat. Good, exhale, fold. Good, half lift, inhale. Good, now Padastasana. We're gonna lift up the feet. We're gonna take the hands and put them underneath the toes so that the toes are walking all the way to the wrist line. Okay, if you can't take that, please just grab your big toes again. If that wasn't available, just keep your hands on your shins or just take a forward fold. So whatever is available. Padastasana is the toes, and then we walk our feet on our hands. This is Padastasana. Fold in, it's just a deeper forward fold. Good, release the feet, so release the step off of the hands, half lift, inhale. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to plank, move through Vinyasa. So we're in plank here. I want you to shift forward on the toes. Bend the elbows just a little bit here. Stay right here in this chaturanga. Put the tops of the feet, flip the feet, tops of the feet. Pull the heart through, upward facing dog. Curl the toes, lift the hips up and back. Down dog. Left leg lifts, lift it up towards the sky, turn the hips down. Think about spinal balance. Step through to Anjaneyasana. So left foot steps through, back knee comes down. Inhale, lift. Reach the fingertips. Good. So we're starting to build our next flow. It's a little longer, so we're going to take our time, and then we have a core sequence in between each side, okay? Good. From here, I want you to swing your arms behind you and straighten out the left knee. So we're coming to half splits. Now, if you want to support yourself, you can bring the palms down. Or if you want to try to work that core a little bit more, bring the arms behind you and work to keep the belly from like laying on the thigh, right? Good. Now, inhale, swing the arms back up to Anjane. Now, when we flow, this is going to go right into each other. Curl your back toes under. Lift your knee. So we're coming through crescent into majorette. Woo! Yes. So if you need to stop and if you need to take steps to get there, that's fine. But as we flow through it, it's kind of going to go whoosh. All right, we got majorette. Good. Now, how does this affect the core? Is because the core is helping us balance. That Mula Bandha is helping us balance. And it's helping us move through. Good. Warrior 3. So push that right heel behind you. Hinge at the hips. Reach the fingertips out towards the front of the mat. Now, I don't know if you saw my belly went up and in. Good. If this is too much on your low back, you can bring your palms to your heart. It's up to you. Good. Flex through the toes and breathe. You can also bring your hands behind you. Think about spinal balance. Turn the hips down. Good. From here, we're going to step back to crescent. So right foot is going to step all the way to the back of the mat. Lunge into that front knee. Back heel is up. Flex through this quad here. Reach the arms. Good. We're doing good. Take some time, maybe go a little bit deeper into this front knee. I keep falling, so I got my wall here. Good. From here, we're going to take a prayer twist. Right elbow is going to come across the left thigh. Prayer twist to the left. Good. If this is not available, you can take an open arm twist. Okay? So it's up to you. If you're in this prayer twist, use that elbow against the knee, knee against the elbow. Press into the palms and try to look over that left shoulder. Good. Keep breathing. Good. From here, we're going to unwind and come into warrior 2. So back foot is planted now. It's turned towards the long edge of the mat. And then the front foot is turned towards the front of the mat. Okay? Line up the front heel and the back inner arch. Lunge into this front knee. See the 90-degree angle? Now you can take your left hand, I've been talking about this since last week, to guide that knee open to the left, okay? Talking about this also, wrap these inner thigh muscles behind you. Good, so you see it's making my booty come up, but at the same time, root the tailbone down. Keep breathing, we got this. From warrior 2, we're going to take a side squat to the back of the mat. So we're going to shift the weight over to this right knee and then turn the left toes up. Okay? So it may take a little bit of shifting. You stay there, Regina. I'm going to show again. So from warrior 2, turning this left foot forward, bending into the right knee and turning the left toe up. Okay? Good. Now from here, let's turn these left toes down. You can keep your palms to heart, or you can bring your arms out to the side. We're going to step Try to use it in one step, but we're gonna step to the back of the mat and raise that left knee. Still facing the long edge of the mat. Good. Now we're gonna take tree pose. So this left foot is gonna come to the shin. The knee's gonna open out to the side. Good. Keep breathing, reach the arms up. Nice. Now, let's turn this knee forward, bring it back up, and we're gonna step back out into a side squat to the left this time. So side squat goes to the left. Good. Nice job. All right, from this side squat, we're gonna side squat back to the right again. Just as a transition, we're gonna plant the palms, step back to plank, move through vinyasa, rock forward on the toes, bend the elbows, tops of the feet, flip the feet, up dog, down dog. Good. From here, we're gonna add in a little sequence, a core sequence. So rise to the toes, bend the knees, look between the hands, and either walk through to seated, or you can hop through to seated if you're familiar. Good. I'm just gonna bring my tablet so I can see my Zoom people. All right, from here we're gonna come into a boat pose. So remove the flesh from underneath your sit bones, sit down nice and tall, and then lift up. Good. Breathe, open the chest. Allow those knees to be parallel to the hips. Ooh, falling. Good. Now, listen carefully. Plant your hands by your hips. Cross your ankles. And I want you to rock forward. Put your heels down. Plant your palms up. I want you to just do a bump up, bump the butt up. Press into the hands and bump up. Did you see that? So hands are planted, I'm lifted up. Good. You can also try to do this with the feet and then lift the feet. Woo! That's hard for today. But we're gonna do that and then we're gonna rock back into plank. Good. And then take the vinyasa to downward facing dog. Good. Right leg lifts. Step it through between the hands, come into Anjaneyasana. I'm going to add something to that boat sequence too. All right, Anjaneyasana. Right leg is forward, left leg is back. Breathe. Good. Good. Now we're going to swing those arms behind and straighten out the right leg. Come into the half split. Good. Inhale, bend back into that right knee. Moving through, curl the toes under. And then we're going to lift into majorettes. Back of the mat. Good. Breathe. From majorettes, we went to warrior three. So push that heel behind you. Hinge forward. On this side, I'm bringing my palms to my heart. Good. Lift that back leg up. Pull the belly in. Think Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Good. From here, step back to crescent. Reach the arms. Good. Settle in. From here was the prayer twist, all right? So we're going to prayer twist to the right. Left elbow outside the right knee. Palms together. Press into the palms. Try to keep the belly from hovering and laying on the thigh. Twist. Good. Inhale, unwind. Warrior two. Good. I think I'm on the wrong side. Yes, warrior two. Yeah. Warrior two, right leg. I got twisted for a second. Good. Keep breathing. From here, if you remember, side squat. So we're going to squat into the left leg. Turn up the right toes. Good. From here, just checking the time. Good. From here, Turn those right toes down, and we're gonna see if we can take one step. Ah, that was 2 for me. Into majorette, passing through majorette to tree. Very good. Good, turn that knee forward again. Now step back out to side squat to the right. And then side squat to the left, passing through, plant the hands, step back, plank, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Good, rise to the toes, bend the knees, look between the hands, step up, forward fold, half lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Come on up, take the bind behind the back, open the chest. Inhale, reach back up, take those side bends. Now we got the whole sequence, forward fold. We're gonna go into the boat sequence now. Step back to plank. You can move through vinyasa or you can skip it. Good, rise to the toes, bend the knees, look between the hands, hop up, step up, between the hands, sit down into boat. Woo. Good, cross the ankles, do the bump up. Woo, hold yourself up. Good, butt down, rock forward to plank. Now from here, this is our addition. We're gonna side plank to the right. Woo! Try to stack the feet, lift up. There's also always the option of lowering that bottom knee. Good. Turn back down to plank. And then side plank to the left. Woo! Lot of core working here, ladies and gentlemen. Turn back down. Downward facing dog. Very good. Left leg lifts. Step it through between the hands. Anjane, inhale. So a little more flowy. Exhale, stand or half split, excuse me. Inhale, reach back up. Let's see if we can come all the way up into majorette. Good. If you can, remember, step through it. What is this? Warrior 3. Lost my train of thought. Warrior 3. Good. Step back to crescent. Good. Prayer twist. Exhale. Prayer twist to the left. Inhale, open to warrior 2. Exhale, side squat. Good. Turn the toes down. Let's see if we can step through majorette into tree. Good. Turn that knee forward, step back out, side squat, back to the left. Side squat to the right, plant the hands, step back, move through vinyasa. I'm gonna lower my knees for this one. It still counts. Good, rise to the toes, bend the knees, look up between the hands, walk through the boat. Good, take your time, cross the ankles. Give me that bump up. Good, sit down, roll through, back to plank. Side plank right, or excuse me, side plank left. It doesn't matter which side you do first, you're gonna do first, both. Side plank left, or right, whichever one you're doing. Good, plank, down dog. Right leg lifts. Step it through. Anjaneyasana. Inhale. Exhale, half split. Inhale. Let's see if we can come up to majorette. Good. Warrior 3. Step back to crescent. Good. Prayer twist to the right. Inhale, open up, warrior 2. Good, side squat over to the left. Very good, turn that right foot down. Let's see if we can come all the way up into that majorette, through majorette, into tree. Keep breathing. Good, turn that knee forward. Step back out to the right into that side squat. And then to the left. Plant the palms, step back. Woo! I'm coming to my knees, Regina. Down dog. Rise to the toes, bend the knees, look between the hands, step up, forward fold. Half lift, forward fold. All the way up, reach, take the bind. Good. Inhale, reach, take those side bends. Good. Forward fold. Good. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, step back. Move through Vinyasa. Good. Rise to the toes, bend the knees, look between the hands, walk through to boat pose. Remember, these are going in between. Bump ups. Good. Move forward to plank. Side plank left and right. Good. Plank, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Let's go a little bit swifter. Anjane, take your time though. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, all the way up. Majorette. Exhale, crescent. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Good. Inhale, open. Warrior two. Good. Side squat to the right. Turn the toes down. Let's see if we can step up through majorette into tree. Stay here in tree just for a couple of breaths. Make sure you're breathing. Good. Turn that knee forward. Step back out to the left. Side squat. And then to the right, side squat. Plant the hands. Step back. Woo! Good. Rise to the toes. Bend the knees. Look between the hands. Walk through to boat. We got it now. Boat. Bump up. Plank. Side plank left and right. Take your time. If I'm going too fast, please make sure you're breathing. Downward facing dog, we got to do the right side. Anjane. Half splits. Majorette. Crescent lunge. Prayer twist to the right. Warrior two. Side squat to the left. Turn the toes down. Let's see if we can step up. There we go. Use the core. Use those bandhas. Tree pose. We're doing good. Turn that knee back to the front. Step back out to the right. Side squat. Side squat to the left. Plant the palms. Step back, Vinyasa. Stay here for about 5 breaths. Keep breathing. If you need to take a child's pose, remember, big toes together, knees apart. That's always an option. Please do it if you need. You can just meet me when you're ready. All right, rise to the toes, bend the knees, look between the hands, step up, forward fold, half lift, inhale, exhale, fold, inhale up, exhale, take that bind behind the low back, inhale, open the chest, and then inhale to reach the fingertips back up, take the side bends, and then fold in, exhale. Good, half lift, inhale. Exhale, step back, Vinyasa. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. All right, we got to do that boat sequence, right? Remember, that's the first thing. Walk through, sit down, come into boat. Cross the ankles, do the bump up. Good, rock forward, come into plank. Take those side planks left and right. It is okay if you drop to your knee. You see, I just did it. It's okay, it's still doing it. Still doing the work. Downward facing dog, left leg lifts. Yeah, let's just move. I'm still here with you physically. Ajane. I'll call out the poses. Half splits. Majorette. Good, crescent. Prayer twist to the left. Warrior two. Side squat to the right. Turn that toe down. Let's see if we can step up through majorette into tree. And then hold tree, remember, for about 3 breaths. Good, turn that knee forward, step back out to the left with that side squat. And then to the right, plant the palms, step back. Good, downward facing dog. Let's go through to that seated boat pose, that seated boat sequence. Boat pose. Bump up. Plank. Side plank. Downward dog. Good, right leg. Anjane. Half splits. Where's your mind? Majorette. If you don't like that I'm going too fast, press and lunge. Then I want you to stop and find yourself in that pose, whatever pose you want to stop at. Prayer twist, right. Get yourself settled. Warrior two, open. Side squat left. Turn those toes down. Move through that majorette into tree. Hold for 3 breaths. You can hold in whichever pose you want. Each time you make a pose, remember breath. Remember bandhas, support with the belly, right? You can leave all of this out if you want. Step back out to the right, side squat. And then the left, plant your palms, step back, move through Vinyasa. That's what it's about. How are we handling this as Regina is moving too fast through these damn poses? Rise to the toes, bend the knees, look up between the hands, step up. Half lift, you can get pissed off at me, which is okay. My students get pissed at me. Inhale all the way up, take the bind. But I want you to stop and wonder, are you pissed at me? Take those side bends. We're gonna go through this one more round. Or are you pissed because you couldn't remember the poses, or you couldn't stick the pose? Because that doesn't matter. Half lift. Exhale, step back, move through Vinyasa, or meet me in down dog. Boat sequence. Step through between the hands. You can stay here for as long as you want, till your mind is ready to move. Take the bump up. I'm sweating today. Roll over to the plank. Take your side planks. The modifications, variations, whichever you want. Good, downward facing dog when you're ready. Left leg lifts, Anjane. Good, last round through both sides, okay? We're good. All right, half splits. Majorette. Crescent. You can stop and take a moment at any time you wish. Prayer twist. Warrior two. That's what this is about. Side squat. Turn those toes down. Through majorette to tree. 3 breaths. That's what it's about, man. It's about not worrying about whether or not you keep up, but worrying about whether or not you keep your sanity, your calmness, and your focus. Step back out, side squat to the left. Side squat to the right, plant your palms, step back, vinyasa. Good, boat sequence. One more time. Bump up. Plank, side planks left and right. Meet me in down dog. All right, last time on the right, right leg lifts. Anjane. Almost there, guys. Half splits. You see my breath is labored. Majorette. Good. You know what? I've been forgetting that warrior 3, so I'm going to leave it out. If you remembered it, that's okay, because I forgot it. Crescent. Prayer twist. Good. Warrior 2. Side squat to the back of the mat. Turn those toes down. Come on up through majorette into tree. Settle in. Good. Turn these knees forward. Step back out. Side squat to the right. And then side squat to the left. Plant the palms. Step back. Take a vinyasa. Good. From up dog, push back into child's pose. We need it. Woo, big toes together, knees apart. Sit back to the heels. Bring the forehead down. Reach those fingertips out. You stay there and breathe. Next thing we're going to do is come onto our belly. So when you're ready, come out of that child's pose. Come forward onto your belly. So I have a blanket here because I am bloated and it's uncomfortable for me to lay right on my belly. So this is just a support that's going to go up underneath my ribs and support my belly so that it's not on the ground. Okay, so if you need that, if you're having tummy issues, or if you want to just leave this out altogether, that's cool. Come onto your back and just wait for us. All right. So we're going to come down all the way down. Now I want you to come in a crocodile. So that's just laying on your stomach. Stack your palms and rest your forehead. Take a few breaths. So you stay there because it's hard for you to hear me if my head is down. So you can stay there. Just stack your forehead on the top of your palms. Relax your butt cheeks. Try to make sure you're not squeezing. Good. From here, bring your palms right underneath your elbows. Pull the shoulders back. Keep the forehead down towards the mat. So we don't want our head looking up like that because that's going to end up putting a lot of stress on the spine and the neck. All right. Push gently through the palms. Lift up through the chest. We're doing just a baby cobra here. Okay, you see how my shoulders are back? I'm going to do it. I'm going to over-exaggerate it. So my shoulders forward. Pull them back. Hug the shoulder blades together. Hug the elbows. Good. As you lift up through the chest, try not to squeeze your butt. I'm going to squeeze my butt and I'm going to let it go. Squeeze, let it go. All right? So let it go. Good. Keep the feet down. Now from here, see if you can lift your palms up. Okay? So now my palms aren't pressing anymore. They're lifted up and I'm lifting up through my upper back. Right? Now extend those arms out like you're Superman. Keep lifting. That adds a little bit more to the back. So if this is too much, bring your hands back to your sides, okay? Because as soon as you extend out, you're increasing the lever. You're putting more weight on your low back. If it's not time for that today, please bring your palms back to the center, okay? Good, so if they're stretched out, I want you to bring them back underneath your shoulders, and now reach back towards your feet, okay? So lift up through the chest, unsqueeze your butt cheeks, and reach the fingertips back like you're trying to reach for your toes. Good. Bring the palms back underneath your elbows, plant the palms, lower back to crocodile. Stack your palms, put your forehead on your palms. Release your butt cheeks. So that's a cue for me because I keep squeezing my butt cheeks. When you squeeze your butt cheeks, you are putting a lot of stress on the tailbone, the low back, the sacrum. All right, it's compressing it in a way that is not natural. So it's straining, and it'll hurt if you continue to do it. All right, so just try to relax that tailbone. Let's do that again. Bring the palms underneath your elbows. Press into the palms, lift up into baby cobra, release your booty cheeks. Good. Lift the palms again. Let them float. Let your low back keep you up. Extend the arms for Superman. Lift up maybe a little bit more. Keep the belly engaged. That's support in the back. Bring the arms back down and reach for your toes. Lift up maybe a little bit more. Hug the shoulder blades together. Good. Bring the palms back underneath the elbows. Set them down. Lower back down in the crocodile. Lower the head. So this last go around, we're going to go into lotus. So you rest for a moment. We're going to go into, not lotus, locust pose. And it's just a simple matter of lifting the feet when we get there. All right, here we go. Bring the palms back underneath the elbows. Squeeze the belly, release the butt, lift the chest. Good. Baby cobra, lift the hands, let them hover. Baby cobra, extend the arms for Superman. Reach. And then bring the arms back down by your sides. Reach for your toes, lift the chest. Now can we lift the feet off the ground and the legs? You gotta look. Breathe. Keep the belly squeezed. Try not to lift too much to where you're feeling in your low back. Keep your arms reaching back and just bring your chest down, bring your feet down, bring your forehead down. We're gonna lift from here back into locust again. Good, inhale, lift up. Lift the chest, lift the feet. Even if the feet don't lift, that's okay. You see mine aren't lifted very high. Good, lower down. We're gonna do this one more time. All right, inhale, lift, locust, holding for 5 breaths, for 4 breaths, for 3, for 2, for 1. Come on down, plant the palms. Let's push back into child's pose. Whoa, big toes together, knees apart. Sit back into the heels, reach the fingertips out. Reach out, try to send your tailbone, your butt back to your heels as best you can, and then reach out because this is really gonna stretch out that low back, okay? Think about, now that your belly is facing down, think about the solar plexus. Think about dumping out anything that is no longer serving you. What are we doing when we dump out? We're recycling the things that we can. So we dump out the garbage, the things that we don't need. We dump out the stuff that maybe we're holding on to and that we're not letting go of. And then that stuff goes into the earth, it recycles. It comes back into the air in another form. And it comes back into someone's intuition as an idea. It may not be yours, but we are all connected. So if you're dumping out something that needs to be recycled and somebody else needs, that's a good thing, okay? So dump it out. Good. Slowly, when you're ready, walk the fingertips in towards the body. We're gonna sit up. And we're gonna swing our legs around. Extend the legs out long. You can stay in child's pose if that feels good to you. Good, because we're still in that solar plexus stance. Reach the arms up. And then see if we can fold in, lay the belly on the thighs, flex through the toes. Round the shoulders, round the back. Take that very lovely forward fold. Maybe reach for the toes. Maybe reach for the outside of the feet to bring the belly down a little bit more. It's up to you. Feel that connection of the belly to the thighs. Good. Slowly roll up. Let's do another boat. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Scooch forward, come all the way down onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock a little bit from side to side. Good. Plant the feet now. Let's take a twist to the right. So bring your arms out to a T. Take a twist over to the right. Head can turn to the left. Good. Knees back to the center. Take the knees over to the left. Turn the head to the right. Relax. Good. Come back to the center. Extend the legs out long onto the mat. I want you to bring your belly back, or your belly. Bring your hands back to your belly. Lay them on your belly. Close your eyes. Everybody, we are all born with universal energy in our bodies. We can heal. We can heal ourselves. Feel this energy coming from your hands into your belly, into your solar plexus. Close the eyes. Take rest here and breathe. Okay, keep your eyes closed. Keep breathing in and out through the nose. Maybe bring your arms down by your sides. But let your belly breathe. Bring your feet together. Reach. Do that big good morning stretch we did at the beginning. Reach your fingertips back towards the back. Point your toes towards the front. Reach and stretch. And then exhale. Bend the knees. Roll off onto your right side. Take a moment. Finish dumping all that stuff into the ground. That stuff we don't need from our solar plexus. It's so important that we don't hold on to that stuff so that we can actually see what is being created in here. Lots of stuff is created in here. Women create babies, not just baby. We birth things from here, okay? So dump out what you don't need, and let's get what we do need. Good. Slowly press up to a comfortable seated position when you are ready. Woo, my mat is sweaty. I think it's because this shirt I have on too. Great sweaty. Bring your palms together. Bow your chin. Honor yourself. Honor yourself first. You are powerful. That's that solar plexus chakra. I am powerful. I am creative. I am connected. I want to thank you guys for sharing your practice with me. I wish you light, love, peace, and joy in your journey. Namaste. Yeah, before I sign off from Facebook, so this was the end of the intermediate series. Everything's going to be posted on YouTube channel if you want to go back and take some classes a little bit at a time. Next week, I think I'm going to take a week break from the advanced series just because I want to, recover my body. But I am going to do a series of different classes. So I'm going to do a hatha. I'm going to do 2 chair classes. So the first chair is going to be using the chair as a prop. So there will be some standing. The next one is going to be all seated in the chair. Cool. And then at the end of the week, I'm going to do a restorative. That's going to be a short class, maybe about 30 minutes, 35 minutes. So I'll put the schedule up. Thank you, Facebook, for joining me. I'm going to sign out from you guys. And thank you. Oh, I'm sweaty. Thank you, Facebook.